who was backing up hot at third, and that'll be an infield single here.
Yeah, and Wareham not going to like that. We might get an argument here, and yeah, we absolutely will. A bang-bang play, and I think I agree with them. It looked like the runner should have been out, as we're now going to get a further explanation.
Today's umpiring crew, William Bauer, the third base umpire. At first base is Mike Hinojosa, and at home plate is Chris Kane. And this is an extent across the bridge here to Spillane Field this season after losing 12-1 here back in the first week of the season as Daniel Rivera, the right-handed hitter, steps in. Head back out of the stretch, the first pitch. Fastball just misses high of the letters for ball number 1. Well, Harwich back here at Spillane Field, averaging about 6 runs per game in its last 5. And its pitching has dealt just over 8 strikeouts across that stretch. Pacone has been fulfilling that here as the only man on. The 1-0, a changeup taken down the middle as it goes to 1-1. Pacone certainly in line for the win as he's gone a convincing 6 innings thus far, and he's retired each of the last 9 he's faced. A runner on first here in LeCroy with the infield single, 1 away. Rivera looking to move that runner into scoring position. 1-1. Taken on the upper inside corner for a strike. 1-2 here. Floodlights just starting to come on here. Not a cloud in the sky here at Spillane Fields. A breezy night here with the wind blowing out. James Hepp, the first reliever here for Wareham after Chase Chapman went 4 1/3 innings, gave it 3 earned runs. The pitch taken high at the helmet as it goes to 2-2. Mariners looking to win the season series here tonight. They won 2 games at White House Fields. The 2-2 from Hepp. Fastball tapped off the glove that time of Lastris, the catcher, as Rivera will stay alive in the count. Coming down to the last 7 games here for the Mariners in the 100th season of Cape Cod baseball, and they couldn't have asked for much better weather down the stretch. They certainly need a win here after blowing a late lead last night against the Bourne Braves. They fell 7-5 at home in that interdivision battle. Runner on first with 1 away. The 2-strike pitch. Skied back behind home plate, almost hit the top of the light tower that time. Those light towers beginning to illuminate here. We'll do it again. So a runner on first here in Talmadge LeCroy, appearing in his 3rd game. Third baseman out of South Carolina here. Meanwhile, the Wareham infield playing the pull here against the right-hand hitting Rivera. 1 away, 1 on. The 2-2. Check swing and just tipped over towards the right side, and it was right in front of Ted Lekas, one of the assistants for Harwich. Good thing that screen was there. Not an L screen, but just a protective screen in front of the Harwich dugout. Harwich with a day off tomorrow before picking up play once again back at home. Meanwhile, Wareham also taking the day off tomorrow. Wareham trailing Harwich 3-2 with 1 down here in the top of the 7th. Hepp, the tall right-hander out of UCLA from the first base side. Bringing the hands together at the letters in the 2-2. Is served out towards left field, and it bounces in front of the left fielder Sherrod for a base hit. Rounding second will be LeCroy as he will coast and stop into third, and Rivera into second on a 1-out double. And Daniel Rivera with his 2nd double on the game. He moves to 3 for 3, and their runners in scoring position as Hepp works out of the stretch.
Yeah, have a game, Daniel Rivera. I mean, this is just a great at-bat to be able to fight off those pitches, a bunch of foul balls, and eventually just poking one out there and legging it out for a double. 5 total bases for Rivera. He's been fantastic. Really been impressed with his game out of the 9-hole tonight.
So a big spot here for the leadoff hitter tonight in Kevin Keister for the Mariners as they lead the Wareham Gatemen 3-2 with still only 1 away.
And they're going to go to the pen.
And it looks like it's going to be a pitching change here as James Hepp working into some choppy waters here in the 7th. Still just 1 down after getting Brian Arndt, the leadoff hitter, here to start the 7th on a ground out, as Wareham has yet to bring one out of the pen here.
I saw him make the motion with the finger.
And this will likely be the day for James Hepp. So with Harwich ahead 3-2 here at the 1-out mark of the 7th, it looks to be as if Hepp's day is done. The reliever and a left-hander set to come out here for the Wareham Gatemen on their home fields, trailing 3-2. This is Harwich Mariners baseball on the Harwich Mariners YouTube network. Still one away here in the top of the 7th from Spillane Field. Harwich on the road facing the Wareham Gatemen. The Mariners had 3-2, 2 runners in scoring position. LeCroy at third, Rivera on second. After Rivera picked up his second double, a new pitcher into the ball game in Jackson Reed, the right-hander at 6'7", 210 of Western Carolina. Third innings behind him, 3 strikeouts. King ball just missing low for ball number 1 for James Hepp, the first reliever out of the Wareham bullpen. He went 3 innings, field playing in here for Wareham as the battery mate in Renee Lastris of Charlotte comes out to have a word. And certainly have to think about the situational pitching here. You're facing someone who's due for a hit, Devin, and Kevin Keister 0 for 3 thus far, and has been prone to the groundouts.
Yeah, and Keister, as you mentioned, is more than due, and a good opportunity to do it here. Just one out. A lot of ways you can score the run, but Wareham with their infield in, he's got to find a way to get something in the air, get under it, especially any pitch he sees in the upper part of the zone. Going to have to tag it out to the outfield, and you got speed with LeCroy on third.
The 1-0 try to Keistris, and he slices it foul to the right side over the seats as the count moves to 1-1. Harwich ahead 3-2 here in the top of the 7th. A prime opportunity to stretch that lead with 2 runners in scoring position. A lot of balance in the lineup once again. This is a Wareham pitching staff, Devin, that has given up nearly 6.5 runs per game this season. But it has held Harwich in balance, not really exploding for too many runs at one point, not getting too many big innings for that matter. But Keister trying to blow it open here. One swing of the bat can draw in 2 runs. 1-1. Breaking ball just misses low, 2-1 here. So Keister trying to be conservative here. You have to like the approach with him not having much to lose here. And the reliever immediately trying to work without giving up more damage here. The runs on the account of James Hepp, the first reliever out of the Wareham bullpen. The 2-1 offering. A changeup on the lower half is a good called, looking to go 2-2 here.
That was paint on the outer edge.
Yeah.
Really good pitcher's pitch. Able to locate this spot and just freeze the hitter. And Keister, got to be careful now.
Only 1 on the board here. The 2-2. A check swing and the appeal down to the first base ump. And that will draw some aggressive comments from the Wareham dugout. So the count runs full here. Now the third base umpire, William Brower, trying to calm it down here. Runners in scoring position here for Harwich. LeCroy on third and Rivera on second here. Keister trying to make it a 5-2 ball game here with the base hit. The 3-2. Lofted to the right side, and it trails into foul territory. We'll do it again.
And it looked like to me, I don't want to feel the fire because we're sitting right on top of the dugout, but it definitely looked like he went around. Wareham an extra life, or rather Harwich with an extra life. And if you're Keister, you got to take advantage of it. Put something in play. Put something in the outfield. Give your team that extra run. And take advantage of what you've been given.
Harwich taking its second lead on the game, currently leading 3-2. It was an RBI base hit back in the 5th. The pitch, fastball cut on and missed. Strike 3 here, and it's the first punch out here for the new reliever in Jackson Reed, and it's a huge out as the runner's made at bay in scoring position.
Yeah, and that was a big strikeout there for Jackson Reed. Desperately needed one, and couldn't have come at a better time. Keister, unfortunately, got to find a way to put the ball in the play there. He slides to 0 for 4 in the leadoff spot.
Reed's 4th strikeout on the season. He got all 3 of them in that 5-2 win at Falmouth. He was credited with a win in 2 innings of relief, 3 hits as well. So Carstetter digs in here. The first pitch to the big bopper is slammed back behind home plate for strike number 1. 0 for 3 here today, very much due. And we talked a little bit about last night, has been a valuable piece to add for the RBI front that this Mariners team needs going down the last quarter mark of the season here. Carstetter last night was magnificent. Runners on